All right, did you guys get the invite? Hold on, let me send another invite to y'all. Oh, you did? Did you? Oh, to join. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna cancel this one. All right, Pooh, you hear me?
Yeah, I'm in there.
All right.
I'm sitting there trying to like click, like wait for the button to green up so I can click it, and it's just like, nope. I feel dumb. Two.
All right. Now I'm just waiting on Baker.
Yeah. 7 June.
All right, here you go.
Oh God. Please fall off. Please just fall off the mountain. 10 June. Hotel. And ticket invoice. Awesome. Save notes this time.
All right. Yeah, let me try Chris again.
Okay.
It's crazy. Like the last time I tried this, the Google Hangout on there didn't work. So I had these OBS, and now OBS doesn't work, and now Google Hangouts on there works.
Nice.
It sounds like a pain in the foot.
It really is.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Alright, so yeah, I ain't got nothing for him.
Neither do I.
So alright, so I guess we can go ahead and start. This is Military Gaming Podcast, episode 2. I'm the host, Hall in the Navy, or as you can call me, Tony. Say hear from you, Randy. You go first this time.
It's your boy Randy. I'm in here doing my thing. That's all there is to it. Let's knock this out.
Oh, gosh. My gosh.
Sure, man.
Sound so tired.
I think all of us are at this point.
Jet lag.
Yeah.
Not a game.
Why are you so quiet now, Paul?
Yeah, also you're like a mile away from your mic.
What was that last thing you said when you're last time we did this? You're like, I need to really curb my cursing. What was that? And then what?
Oh.
You're already cursing? My gosh.
Why you gotta do
It's
that?
been seconds.
Why you gotta do that right now?
Dude, boost your mic. No one can hear you.
Yeah, you are like really low.
Am I really that quiet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Hello.
There's no way. There's
No.
way.
It's like, hello.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, you
I
are
only
really
had
low.
nothing to say until just now.
We just started talking now. How are you supposed to say you never did a mic check? That's your fault.
Come on, man.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
right. God.
All right, we switch the mic while you work out those issues.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Michael, I'm ready. I want to sleep. I really want to sleep. But let's
No,
do
you
it.
don't.
Shut up.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's more Overwatch.
What
We
you
doing
really
Overwatch?
want to do is play more Overwatch.
I hate you. I hate you. I have been playing too much. I need to stop.
Too much? Is there too much?
Yes.
Come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
Just wait until the competitive hits. Man,
I think I'm gonna lose my life at that point. I'm just gonna give up. But yeah,
keep all
Michael,
day.
shut up.
All
Anyway,
right,
and our favorite.
Dylan.
I'm Dylan, shake and bake bacon, here to rock it again.
Not again.
Second time, coming
No,
in
please
strong.
stop. Please
Booyah.
stop.
Shaking bait.
Please, just stop. Not again.
Oh man.
Shout out to Cornbread again.
You know what's good?
No, shut up. All right, moving on. Cole, did you fix your mic?
Nah, man. Hold on. Shut up.
Oh, it's getting
all right,
louder.
it's good.
Getting a little bit
That's
louder.
pretty good.
That one wasn't bad.
You're
You're like
probably
yelling.
shouting.
Yeah, am I yelling into his phone? It's called a headset, man. Didn't I tell you about that like 3 weeks ago?
No, I'm gonna let him borrow my blue mic.
I have like 3 headsets. He never asked. But
Damn.
I don't think he
All right,
deserves
shut
it
up.
anymore.
Hold on.
Oh, that's better.
I'm
Now
gonna
it
try
works.
something.
No, that's good. Whatever
That's
you
All
not
did.
good. You lying.
No, that's better.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get to the first topic before we get, because most
But
of
what
this is
about
gonna be
Pool? He
about.
doesn't.
Yo, he'll be
All right,
alright.
you guys
Cool.
hear me?
No, now you're all
He went
quiet
back
again.
lower.
It went back lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right. All right. So we're gonna have to do it like this then, I guess, until I can get this situated.
You're quiet as all hell still, but go ahead.
I believe in you.
All right, so this most of this podcast is gonna be about E3.
Oh man.
But we do have some news topics for the past 2 weeks. Somebody's mic getting like an echo.
Yeah, that's me. Hold on a second. I'm trying to fix
Oh.
it. Calm down. I got it.
Well,
All
just
right.
causing all the problems.
Jeez, Paul, you just ruin everything.
All right. So the first topic is about this woman. She was sentenced 40 years for murdering a guy over a PlayStation 4.
Oh,
I
snap.
think I saw you shared that.
Yeah.
All right. Am I good now? Can you hear me?
No, you sound like crap, but yeah, it works.
It's
I
better.
mean, yeah. How the hell? Why? Like, I didn't actually read that. Why? Was she just insane?
Yeah, apparently her boyfriend is the one that I guess had the idea, and she's saying that didn't want to like kill the guy. She just like trigger happy. Like I watched the
Oh, yeah. Like, that's an excuse.
yeah, pretty much.
Best
But-
excuse I've heard so far.
Yeah,
So
but
far.
the 40 years was a plea deal,
Oh God.
and she had her like a 16-month-old baby in the back seat while all this was going down.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is her right there.
Oh God. I mean, you didn't catch that. You didn't hear that.
Yeah,
That
I
was
did.
supposed to be in my brain. That was supposed to be in my brain. That was supposed to be in my head. It just kind of came out.
Mm.
Did I just say that out loud? That kind of sounds like a race. Hey, another shout out.
Damn. I don't know how someone could get that. Like I don't know what the hell is people's problem. Crazy.
Now I heard from like the boyfriend, like his trial's supposed to be sometime this summer, and honestly, if she got 40 years and she want to pull the gun, I think he's gonna snitch. Be like, I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Think
Sensible.
so?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's That's the most logical thing to do. I mean, come on.
But the whole thing in general was pretty illogical to begin with.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So I can't really bet. I wouldn't put my money on it. But it wouldn't be wouldn't be surprising.
Mm.
I'm
All
glad I
right.
got
So Xbox, Boss confirms more Steam releases coming. So what do you guys think about that, or did you guys hear about that?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm pumped.
What exactly is it about?
So I'm not sure if you guys know, you can't do it like SLI
Mm-hmm.
on Windows 10,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
like
whoa,
using the
whoa.
Windows 10 store.
Oh,
And also that DX12 is actually runs worse. So I don't know what happened with all this DX12 supposed to be like the
the
next
best thing
big
ever.
thing. And they're not getting the sales that they thought they were, which I mean any
That's every new
logical person would
technology.
know.
That's every new technology they ever freaking release. Never does well.
But the thing is, they try to like bring the Windows Store out when they knew that what was it, Windows Live they had before?
Yeah, and that piece of garbage.
Yeah, games
Yeah.
for Windows Live.
When
It was
Well,
just
I had to
trash.
I had to play Halo on it, and it never freaking worked half the damn time.
So they kind of try to do the same thing, but they try to like, oh well, DirectX 12 runs with Windows Store, so it's gonna be better, but it's actually worse. Like I just finished Rise of the Tomb Raider today, and I got better frame rate running on DX11 than DX12.
See, I feel like DX12 could be good. It's just nobody knows how to like work with it yet.
Oh, you mean
But
like the
it's-
original PS3?
Yeah,
It's Microsoft though.
they're trying to make the push, but they're not ready for it yet.
Next gen, it'll be ready. This gen, it's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, they're trying too soon.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because like it works great for Final Fantasy 14.
But
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played a DirectX 12, and I had awesome frames, and I was able to like boost my graphics up even higher than I was. But it just depends on who's actually making the game.
Hmm. Well, speaking of Final Fantasy 14, since you're a big fan, I just bought the what is it? What game was that? Dishonored 2. I got the collection edition. And apparently Amazon has this thing where you get certain skins for Final Fantasy 14, which I hate Final Fantasy now. So if you want it, you can have it.
Hey man, that sounds good to me.
oh my gosh,
Wow.
oh
Wow.
my gosh.
Really?
Yeah, you can have that piece of trash.
Come on now. Come on now.
Man, that's
It's better than
merciless.
WoW.
Yeah. He's got
Okay,
a
I
point.
give you that. Yeah,
He's got a
but
point.
that's not really much.
I know. It makes me feel better inside, okay?
Wow. That's all it took to make you feel better? Jeez. You need some help, man. That's what you need. Oh, what was it? Damn. I totally forgot. Never mind. Go ahead. It'll come to me eventually. I know it will.
Uh,
Oh,
all right, so Valve faces suit alleging role in gambling on video games.
Oh.
Oh, is this for the CS:GO gambling?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this was gonna crack down eventually.
Man.
Especially because like I feel like the biggest argument against it is because like fucking kids were getting into it.
Yeah.
If they want to spend their money on a game and betting on the game, whatever.
hey, it's all gambling. It's all bad.
It is, but I would. No, I'm not going to say anything.
You can't gamble over checkers. It's wrong.
Oh, you're absolutely
I
right.
don't
You
care how
can't.
many pops you've got.
See, there's this where you're just like it's just like poker or blackjack. It's literally just luck of the draw. But then there have been new websites popping up where it's kind of like fantasy leagues, where you can actually bet on pro teams, which I feel like is more better. It's better for the community, but this is just kind of it's kind of toxic, especially targeting all these kids who are playing this game.
Man, their kids are growing up way too fast. Let them be kids for a little bit longer. They don't have to pay bills yet. Let them have their time.
Don't make them steal their mom's credit card at 15 so they can gamble with skins.
Oh, cool! Did you see that gun skin I got? Yeah, guys.
Did you see how much some of those skins go for? Like fucking $1,000.
They're sick. I don't understand why.
$2,000.
Yeah, it's just too much.
I really do not understand, but freaking A. This is really gonna tick me off. I don't remember what it was that I wanted to say. I wanted to say it. Oh well, whatever. Just forget it. Fuck.
You'll remember tomorrow.
I probably will. I'm gonna go in tomorrow and be like, that was it, and it's like, I'll probably then forget it right after because someone's gonna come up with something they need done. I'm like, oh yeah, let me go take my. Oh, what was that I want to talk about? Sons of
bring it
bastard.
together.
I'm trying. I am trying. It's not working out too well. But continue. Continue.
All right. So the next thing is Death Stranding. So who watched E3?
I watched a little bit of it, but then I went straight to physics homework and I couldn't do two things at the same time.
I've seen most of the Sony stuff, most of the Microsoft stuff. The only thing about EA I cared about was Andromeda. And yeah, Ubisoft is always crap, but
Dylan, did you actually go back and watch it? Any of
Goose
it?
egg. None. Zip.
None.
Nada. Overwatch.
Learn today.
That's it.
Overwatch. You know what? I can respect that.
Overwatch.
I can respect that.
Why do I need EA or E3 when I have Overwatch? Come on.
That is your E3.
So I'll just go ahead and talk about Death Stranding since Randy, you watched this. So you had Kojima come out like a rock star during E3.
Yeah.
Hey, it was pretty crazy how he came out. Everyone screaming. Then you have Norman Reedus show up for a Death Stranding game. And I don't know if anybody played PT.
Yep.
I heard like the controversy behind it. I never played it though.
Yeah, same.
That game was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I couldn't even play it, like finish it. Like I had my friend finish it for me. It was just too crazy. But according to Kojima, he said that you're gonna be playing with ropes, like for the combat. Like he's trying to do something different. Like there's not gonna be any swords or guns. It's just gonna be like rope.
Well, fuck it, I'm down.
Wait, wait. Oh, what?
I respect I respect that he's trying to do something different, but really listen to yourself and what you just said.
Like promoting people from behind, or like whipping people, like lassos.
I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I do not know.
I'll be honest.
I think this is why I want to know how is this going to work.
We're gonna
It doesn't really matter how it's going to work right now. When we see it, we'll see. As far as I'm concerned, at least, I just want to see something different.
He's gonna play jump rope.
I mean, we've been disappointed by the Division. We've been disappointed by so many different games that have come out.
Oh.
Like
Not
even
Overwatch.
the new like Battlefield, you'll get to that eventually. Like there's so much stuff that's going on. Like it's either the same and it's good, or it's the same and it's bad. Like if it's something different, even if it's bad, at least we'll know that that's something not to be dealing with. I don't know. I want to try something different. And he's not a bad, he's not bad in the gaming world. He understands how things work. He understands the fan base, and he wants to try something different for his fans. I respect that, and I'm down for it. I'm willing to see what he's got to show.
I think all of us will probably try the game if we get the opportunity to. However, I'm just saying, when he just said you're gonna be playing with ropes, that's really hard to take it seriously.
With
Like
rope,
I will
like
still.
yarn or unravel.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
No, Reedus like a cat. No.
Like I have no idea. Like how
Are they
what's
like in
gonna
the dark?
huh?
Are they like keeping how it actually works in the dark?
I don't know. I really don't know. No one knows anything. They didn't even started developing this game yet.
So it's never gonna come out. Oh no, no, this
Uh,
isn't Square Enix. It will come out eventually.
I mean, don't forget Sony is helping publishing this game.
Yeah.
So of course it's going to come out. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, that's true. It will probably come out. I agree with you on that one. It will probably come out with ropes. With
Yeah.
ropes.
with ropes.
I don't really know. I guess we're gonna see. But it's the trailer, and it's like everyone's going crazy. He's naked at the baby.
Yeah,
What
I
the
saw part of
fuck?
this. I saw part of this, and I was kind of like, "What am I watching?" And
Yeah.
I just moved on because I was like, I don't get it. I just don't follow. Oh no, I remember now. I know why I stopped. I didn't watch all of the Sony conference and the rest of E3 because I got exactly what I needed out of the first couple minutes of IGN's live stream. That was Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and then after that, I saw the
They-
freaking date for it, and I was like, I'm done. I don't need to see anymore. It's just never gonna come out, basically. And then I'm defeated. Like every year, they keep putting something else. I want to see Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff, but no.
Don't worry, man. Do not worry. We'll get Kingdom Hearts 3 before we're 50. I promise. I promise you.
Yeah, that
Without
kind
a
of
doubt.
that kind of
Game
shit.
of the year.
That kind of crap is why I just gave up on E3. I was like, I'm
Game
done.
of the year 2025.
You fucking right. Sorry.
Hey, I don't think. Hey, as long as the Last Guardian has a release date.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
October,
god.
Yeah.
and then watch it get pushed back.
Some 10 odd years later. So we finally
Oh
got
hey, what do you know? Chris finally joined.
Oh damn.
Oh damn.
I remember when the
snap,
Last
son.
Guardian like first showed up.
I
in
cannot
Game
hear
Informer
any of
magazine.
you guys.
Oh,
You
that's
really
a shame.
can't? Yeah, I know.
You can't hear nobody?
So why is? So let's all talk bad things about Chris while he can't hear us.
Oh shit.
Oh jeez. No, dude.
I was busy. Shut up.
Last Guardian, PlayStation 3.
Hold on.
I
I'm
remember.
I'm changing phone.
Wow, you suck.
Wow.
No, but really, it's PlayStation 3, wasn't it? The first trailers came out. The first trailer for it came out way back when,
Yeah.
and then just nothing from it for a while.
I remember when they were showing it in Game Informer magazine for the first time.
Who the hell?
Why is he calling me?
Yeah, what the? Why
Sounds
you
cool,
mess?
though.
I'm so confused. Why doesn't he just
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I declined it and.
Oh, he's
My
calling
phone
you?
doesn't even have an option to decline it. All it has is a big answer button in the middle. What the fuck?
So you know what? While we're waiting for him, give me a second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
Bye
No,
bye.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. We don't need to hear
Feel
that
free.
nonsense
Feel
anymore.
free. It's all good.
Yeah, no, it's been a while
Oh,
for the
what?
Last Guardian. Like, I've been wanting ever since like Shadow of the Colossus and the Nico before it. Like,
Mhm.
I've been wanting to see a game like from the developers. Like, I wanted to see something new, something different, anything really. And like now this
Hello?
something's finally
Oh, what?
about to
My phone
happen.
died.
Hey, what's up? Like, yeah.
All right, can you hear us now? Did he just say his phone died?
He just said his phone died. Like,
Why doesn't he put it on a charger then?
that's probably what he's doing now, which means he's gonna have to turn it back on and get back in the call.
Jeez. Oh wait, I think who's that? Yeah, there he is. You know, I don't even know where I put my end dubs. I really
They're right
don't.
there.
No, they're not.
Look to your left. A little bit more. Right there.
Okay. No, dude, that's my door. You're the worst kind of person.
Am I?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
sitting here freaking out. I'm like,
No, the
Just
worst
where
kind
you're
of
gonna
person
see.
plays Bastion as a main.
oh yeah, you suck at Bastion too. So why are there two Chris's?
Because his phone died, and now
But-
he's.
Well, the second one's muted.
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't say it. I said pho. Pho and rolls. Come
I
on.
definitely heard the CK, but it's okay.
No, I said pho. What the pho? And roll.
Okay. I believe you.
I believe me too. Oh, there we go.
Well, there went the first quiz.
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah,
so
yeah, why he's fixing that?
okay. So we were talking about The Last Guardian, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that. You know what I found funny, because I did watch the trailer on the stream. That was one of the few things I did get to catch, and I find it weird that how people can remain so positive about a game that has been like MIA for like years on end, and then when they show it, it looks like it'll be good, but at the same time, it wasn't anything spectacular.
Final Fantasy 15.
No,
Even that I wasn't. I literally, like, if you watched it and you heard the crowd's response when Last Guardian came on, I'm like, how are you guys so excited about it?
I think it's because of Shadow Colossus. Like, that game was so good, and it has a very big following.
Okay, I think that's what's missing. What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Shadow
Oh my
Colossus.
gosh.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah.
And this game is probably going to be an awesome game.
But
Now,
I don't
will
know.
it stand the test of time? I don't know.
We should
Maybe,
do this
maybe
again
not.
someday.
But regardless, the story and everything, I'm pretty sure the way that it's going to be delivered is
What
going
was
to
that
be
face for?
regardless.
I don't see. That's the thing, though.
It's kind of
Shadow.
like in The Last of Us on the PS4, like the remaster version, whatever you want to call it. Like, playing it again, like, you play through the game, it's a good game regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? You play Uncharted, it's a good game regardless. Like,
You know, this is really distracting. I just got to say that much.
yeah, it's definitely distracting. Dealing with a developer who's known to make quality games.
Well, let me
Not
ask you
bad,
guys
though.
this: how old were you when Shadow Colossus came out in the first place? Like, how old were you?
Early mid-teens.
Did you have internet? Did you have internet? And did they even? Because for me, it just kind of popped up into existence, and I didn't really see it coming.
Yeah.
It just, and I was like, oh, hey, it's a good game, you know. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
okay,
pretty
The
much
Last
what
Guardian.
happened.
Let me tell my whole spiel because I had company and I was kind of distracted. I'm sorry. So this is my thing about The Last Guardian. It's by Team Ico, and Team Ico has created Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. And if you can, the only bad thing you could tell me about Shadow of the Colossus is I had to climb up these giant things and kill these majestic creatures. Now you have a majestic creature that you can climb aboard and not kill. What sounds so terrible about that?
Oh my god.
Chris
Oh my
saved it.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gamers have gone back like a million years.
Oh my god.
You joined the conversation late. We've
Yeah, I
started-
know. I know. But anyway, going back. Basically, what I was saying is that I don't know because Shadow Colossus was that game that just kind of popped up and was so good when it popped up. Anyway, I don't know how well. I don't know if this is normal for Last Guardian and how good it's going to be. Like, the trailer didn't.
So
wow me.
Last Guardian's trailer was not supposed to wow you. Last Guardian's trailer was supposed to be like, hey, we improved upon things that were already great. So, like, take for instance, when you see a Ratchet and Clank freaking trailer, are you wowed by a Ratchet and Clank trailer?
No.
Are you wowed by Uncharted trailer?
Yeah, sometimes.
Uncharted, yeah.
Yeah. So I
How are you wowed by Uncharted trailer when you've seen everything Uncharted has to offer time and time again?
movie.
This
Uncharted,
is a
the
great
story is
story.
what's different.
Okay,
I can
but it's a
always
great
go,
story.
Drive to work. I can always drive home, but it's the adventure getting here.
But
that changes
at the end of the day, that's what they were trying to sell you with. For Last Guardian, they were trying to sell you with look at you have your companionship with this giant treacle Kamehameha looking creature.
Cool. That's all nice. Like, I get that, but it just like it doesn't. There's not a single thing that gets off like that. Basically says anything about it. Like, it doesn't interest me. Like, I'll
Did
play
I miss
it.
the God of War conversation?
No, we haven't even gotten to that
No,
yet.
we ain't got
Okay,
to that
cool.
yet.
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if it's the way the game is, because even the game they did before that, it was like some weird name for the PS2.
Shadow of the Colossus.
No, before that one, like
Ico.
Ico. There we go. Yeah, Ico. That was another game. Like, their style is that it doesn't wow people until you play it. But I just find it kind of weird and scary to think like I won't know how good it is until I literally sit down and touch it.
Wasn't that
So
one of,
have you
like,
seen?
earlier games that came out?
That's ridiculous. Because when you were a kid, when you saw the trailer for, let's say, a GoldenEye, were you wowed by that? Were you wowed by the?
Okay, first off, that's assuming that they even played a GoldenEye trailer on television.
I
Because
saw
Were
it.
you wowed by the trailer for Mario 64?
No, because I hated Nintendo at the time because I was a total Sony fanboy. So no, I was not wowed by it.
Okay, were you wowed by the initial Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh, actually no, that was another game that I actually just rented first. And then
Exactly.
I
So
was like,
please give Last Guardian a chance, because I've seen so much hate for Last Guardian because it was in production hell, similar to Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3 is not a real thing, unfortunately.
it
yet.
never will be either.
How dare you disrespect Gabe Newell like that?
Don't say that. Knock on wood.
How dare you disrespect Valve like that?
Oh my gosh. You
Right.
knew. You know. I mean, I'm not saying I won't give it a shot. I'm not saying that the game doesn't deserve to be played or anything of the sort. I'm just more perplexed at how their marketing strategy for the game. After it's
Look at the gameplay trailers before you can say that, because I doubt
Well, it
you've
looks
looked
like
at
a
those
face-
before.
Oh, I
There's
have.
no marketing strategy. I think that it's
That's
hey,
that's what I
we're
find.
giving you what you wanted. Here's gameplay. Here's actual footage of what's going on. This is how much further we've come. We're actually giving you stuff, not just, hey, we want to do something. Hey, we're gonna do something. Years later, hey, we thought about doing stuff. Like, no, like there's actual things.
You know how ironic what you're telling me is, considering the fact that this game was announced how many years ago, and then they're finally throwing us gameplay of it how many years later, and that's their marketing
Are you still
strategy?
excited for Kingdom Hearts 3? Shut up. Yes, you
No,
are.
It's the same.
Yes, you are.
It's
Shut
pretty
up.
much the exact
No.
same thing.
There's a reason why I have not played any of the ones
You're
for all the other
excited for
systems.
it. You're excited for it, but
The
you're
want
just ready
reason
for it
that
to
you
come out in
haven't
10
played
years.
those is because they've been putting them out on, mobile this.
Yeah,
and
but if I
PC
loved the
that.
game, if I was
If
that
they
interested
all
in the
came
game,
out on the PlayStation 2 or
I would've
3
got 'em.
or 4, you would have got exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But that's the thing, though.
This
They
game-
didn't, and so I don't really care about it anymore. I care enough to know when the next one that's going to come out for the PS3 or PS4 is going to come out, which is 2.8, which I do plan on getting. But
2.5
realistically,
came out for the PS3. We already got that one.
I think I did get that one. But I still have new. See, that's another thing. I bought 2.5. I haven't even played it. It's sitting in my room upstairs. I don't even touch it because
Exactly.
I cannot find interest in trying to play it. That's why I'm like,
It's a personal preference.
It's because you're a Nazi and you're against Kingdom
no,
Hearts.
No, he's a fan of the series.
yes,
He just
I
doesn't have time for that.
Yep.
So it's a personal preference.
What do you mean you don't have time for Kingdom Hearts? That's like saying I don't have time to
Now,
go to work.
Me,
I don't.
I'm a fan of, Eco. I'm a fan of Shadow of the Colossus. This game I'm looking forward to. If they released a spin-off, I probably wouldn't give a shit. So I'd be like, what the hell you been doing all this time? But when
It's a
they release
spiritual
the actual
successor.
game, I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to buy it straight up.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't.
Because I
So
want
for
the
everybody
game.
that
I
hasn't
want
played
one
Shadow of
game.
the Colossus, spoiler alert. So at the end of
No,
Shadow of the
ain't no
Colossus,
spoiler
you realize
alert.
that if
Ain't
you
no
haven't played
spoiler
it, is a spoiler alert.
No.
If you have at the end of Shadow of the Colossus, you become you realize
No.
that
It doesn't matter what happens at the
Give
end.
me like some kind of hand
No.
signal. Nobody done with the
We're
spoilers.
getting like way
Fuck that.
sidetracked here.
If you
But
have
long
not played
story
Shadow
short,
Colossus, then that's your fucking fault. That shit's been out for years.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
But
So
the
at the
spoiler-
end of the game,
well,
you
it
you
doesn't
realize that you are the bad person, and these majestic creatures you were just murdering for the pretty much enjoyment and recreation of a demon. So imagine the story of you are this little kid helping
Dude,
this.
no. Just let it go. Just let it happen. All right. Do not. There's no reason to explain it. Long story short is it's really good.
That's
It's
what I'm
good.
saying.
It's
No,
well
I'm saying
done.
with the Last Guardian, you're this little kid helping out
Here we
this
go.
this
All right,
creature
go
that
ahead.
may or may not actually be your friend. So I actually wanna see how
You're not
our
doing justice,
relationship with this creature, this dog Pokemon slash Yu-Gi-Oh card creature is gonna play out as our ally, or maybe it's an enemy that we had to make a mutual bond with to be
Okay. Yep. All right. Moving on. Let's just skip this whole Last Guardian conversation.
You know, I think I remember
Huh?
somewhere. I think I remember watching something a while ago about the Last Guardian. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I
Let's
just
just kill it,
kidding.
man. Just kill it.
Kingdom
Let
Hearts
it
3,
die.
The Last Guardian.
Let it die. Right now.
Yeah, let the Last Guardian
Come on.
die. Let it never come out. Why not?
Sure.
All
Whatever you want. Next.
All right, we move on.
God of War 4.
Nope, not yet.
Wah,
All
wah.
right, so this was interesting. Yes, new Sonic game coming 2017.
Oh boy.
A new
Yeah.
Sonic game?
Yes.
They really need to just
Oh,
stop.
man.
They need to stop, please.
Sounds like Sonic 06.
Let him
I'm-
die. Just
I'm
let him.
actually interested in this new Sonic game. I don't know why. I just,
Because you're a hopeless romantic.
Oh my
I agree
God.
with that statement. completely. I
That's
didn't
like
give up, man.
saying,
I'm sorry.
I wish they
I've
would make an
tried so
ugly
many
truth
times.
too, because Katherine Heigl, even though she bashed it and said it was misogynistic or whatnot, I think with those two, Gerard Butler and Katherine Heigl, they had really good chemistry. So are you saying that Sonic and this princess had really good chemistry? No, that's weird. It's bestiality to the fullest, and it's just strange. They should revamp it.
What are
They
you
should
talking
just go
about?
back to.
What?
They should go back to like Killer Instinct style. They should just go 3D/2D.
They tried that
yeah, they did.
with the reboot, the episodic.
Sonic Colors and Sonic Generation.
Yeah, and
Which
you know
worked out
what?
kinda good.
Sonic Generation wasn't that bad. I thought it was a little bit episodic, or not episodic. Like, it seemed too disjointed in my opinion, but it wasn't
Spaced
bad.
out.
It wasn't. Yeah, there you go. It
Sonic
wasn't
games
bad.
are generally fun. They will never be a
Um,
mainstream thing again, ever.
No,
it will
they
never
won't.
be something super popular that everybody can know. It's just going to be for people that are interested in, Sonic in general. There's people that are interested in the style of the gameplay. For kids that don't know any better and they got the Wii Next, whatever the fuck.
I got a question. What did you guys think about Mirror's Edge Catalyst?
You
I
mean
watched
the game,
like 5 minutes of it.
the game that
on
basically
YouTube.
falls into the same exact potholes that the first one did?
Mm.
It was an
So
okay
Mirror-
game.
Motion
So
sickness.
Mirror's Edge initially was one of those Catalyst is one of those things I was rooting for, and then it came out and I was watching the reviews and I was like, it can't be as bad as it's getting reviewed as, because the original was such a great game. And like I played Mirror's Edge Catalyst and I was like,
And you turned the volume like all the way down.
how
It's
dare
too loud.
Bro,
Yelling.
we're doing my podcast. Like,
Yeah, you are kind of yelling.
Am I yelling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to cook and talk at the same time.
Why do you think I was laughing so hard? Yeah, tomorrow when I see you, I'm just gonna yell at you in the hallway.
Hey!
Oh god. But anyway, I get what you're saying about Catalyst. I wanted it to be better. I was kind of glad that they finally did a sequel because the end of the original Mirror's Edge, it asked for one. I was like, good, cool.
Well, but it's not a sequel. It's a prequel.
No, it's a prequel.
That's the prequel?
And
Yes.
and to be honest, like, and I've been playing it like in my off time, and I'm not fucking around with Overwatch thanks to you guys.
Messing around with
I've been
Overwatch.
playing it in my off time.
Overwatch?
It's
Overwatch?
not all that. Like, I really wanted more from it, and like the story is okay, I guess. The way that they deliver it is not okay. The voice acting, everything, like what they're saying.
Spoiler alert, dude.
That's not really a
I
spoiler.
haven't
Yeah, it's not really a
spoken of
spoiler.
anything specific, just what my impressions of people talking. You know, I don't really like how they sound. I don't like what they present. It's not very good. The gameplay is on par with normal, Mirror's Edge, but
Yeah, but even then, that was kind of like I had a hard time in combat with Mirror's Edge. Running the parkour aspect, I kind of could do, but the combat in there just never flowed with me.
It depends on how you approach it. So, like, when I first started it, like, I'm like, oh, whatever, a random enemy here, random enemy there, fuck it, I fuck them up. Then when I started getting into groups, I'm like, this is some bullshit, it's too hard. The way that you set it up, like, I can't move, I can't maneuver fast enough, I can't...
Language!
See, the thing is it's all about how you approach the situation. And, like, I kind of changed up my style of play to be able to better facilitate how I approach those things. So,
All right,
Wow,
which one
you
has
sound
better?
like you sound...
Hey, which one has better mechanics? Dying Light or the new Mirror's Edge?
Dying Light a million times over.
I give Dying Light probably has the edge in my book.
It depends on what you want. If you want more actual control over your parkour, Mirror's Edge. If you want an easier, arcadier feel that's solid.
Whoa. Dying Light, you had extreme control over your parkour. Get out of here.
I think it was based on the game. For me, it's the realm in which the games exist. Like,
So,
Dying Light was a much more serious
For Dying
game.
Light, jumping over a brick was simple. You hit the jump key and you jump over it. In Mirror's Edge, you can jump over it, you can jump off of it, and you see what I'm saying? Like, there's more to it. It's not just, hey, hit the space bar or whatever. Not.
I didn't realize it was raining outside.
If you hold shift or
It's not raining. I'm cooking.
You'll jump higher, you'll jump farther, you can just jump straight over, slide across. Like, there's a little bit more to it.
Hey,
from
Chris.
Mirror's Edge.
Hey,
Yes.
Chris. Hey, when you're not talking, go ahead and mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was chicken cooking on the stove. Every time we do this, I'm cooking chicken. Don't judge me. I don't cook chicken that much. I swear.
Anyway, so moving forward, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, it's not what you're going to want. It's a good game, though, if you're interested in Mirror's Edge in general. The gameplay, the style, the world. If you want it, go for it. If it's not all that, then don't waste your time. Next topic.
All right, so who's all have done this?
GameStop!
No,
I was just talking about this.
No, not
I've been avoiding it. I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see it right now.
I'm logging in right now.
No!
I done burned my wallet. I burned it.
Yeah, I know.
It
I don't have money
It
for
doesn't
this.
even need to be involved right now.
Hey, you have till July 4th, 10 a.m.
No!
Pacific time.
No.
No! I don't have any time. How about that? I just don't want to spend more money.
Yeah, I will say, man, that, like, they have some very good deals.
No.
Stop!
Don't do it. Don't do it.
These are some of the deals they have.
Gary,
Don't fucking do it.
see,
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Witcher, just
What?
Cause.
50 to 75. Oh,
This guy?
man.
Oh
Shit.
man.
No,
Like,
no, I'm not doing it.
Now this is why I've been trying to like get all my friends to like join like the PC, man. Because right now it's not so bad now because I've been in gaming community for like years, but I tell you, I swear to you, like that first month that I started getting to PC gaming, I think I paid for like 100 games like in
Yeah.
1 month.
Dude, that Honeycam Studio game is gonna be legit as all hell. Honey Pop was fucking legit as all hell too.
Hey, I hate to
Yeah.
say it, but I'll be honest. 362 games.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. I'm
So I just wanted to see like how many games on sale right now.
yeah, and I'm not gonna buy any of them.
Trap.
I will not buy any of them.
It's fuck.
So,
Fall into the trap.
so
Don't do it.
I'm sharing my Steam library with 2 people, and I only have 145 games. That's just insane.
Yeah.
3 people have less games than you, Pool.
Yeah, man, you got some problems. Is all
How
I
many
gotta say.
games do you have? Hey, Randy.
362.
Jeez, I'm at 240.
God, you guys are freaking hoarders.
Yeah, I think I probably beat like 30 of them.
Try only 42, and I only have like maybe not even like 12 of them installed.
Frugal.
Yeah, I'm frugal
It's
as all
just-
hell.
The problem is, like, they come out with these games. It's like, oh, that one game that I heard of that one time that I really wanted to play, I want to get that. And it's in a bundle with a bunch of other games that I may or may not
Exactly.
have heard of. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go for it.
That-
And the next thing you know, you spend, $100 and you got like 200 games. Like,
No, Left 4
Yeah,
Dead 2 is
that-
so cheap.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not like I go and buy all these games individually. It's that they have a bundle, and it's a game that I want to play in the bundle, like 1 or 2, and you get like 20 games for like the price of one game. So instead of paying more for one game, you pay for the bundle, which is usually cheaper than just that one game.
I just don't.
and
I
I've
don't know.
definitely done that like 10, 15 times.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I usually there's not a game that I absolutely need to. I feel I need to play that badly. I guess maybe I'm just not. I'm kind of meh. I like to save my money. Like, none of those games look interesting to me anymore outside of what I normally would play nowadays. What I don't already have. Oh, Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition.
You just
Here we go.
It doesn't matter. I own the game
And
already.
it's over.
I own the game, so it doesn't really matter.
There's none of these games I really want to play, but
Prepare to Die edition.
Hey, has anybody ever played Outlast?
I've some
Fuck.
friends who played it before. They
I
were
paid-
were
I
screaming.
played Outlast and the
I
Whistleblower
played-
DLC.
I played like 10 minutes of it, and spoiler alert, that part when you get like pushed down like the I don't know what, the stairs or whatever, that part, and it goes to a cutscene. That's where I stopped because that scared the shit out of me.
So that was literally the very first cutscene of the game, and the very first part. Like you didn't
Wow.
even actually get anywhere. You finished
Wow.
the tutorial.
Exactly.
That's literally what happened.
Wow.
And then you said, "Oh, I'm done."
Yep.
Wow.
That scared the shit out of me. And I was
That
like,
game
nope.
is scary as fuck.
Wow.
Scary as what?
On some real. It's the type of game that I would play during the day or with other people around me. Like,
With the
I'm
lights
just-
on.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
of
just
course.
recently beat The Witcher and The Witcher 3 expansion, and it was the most depressing thing I've ever beat.
So
Depressing story-wise
what
or
about
depressing,
The Witcher
like, content-wise?
Is not depressing.
No,
Every
no,
single
The
thing
Witcher
you do
3,
in that game.
the Blood and Wine DLC, if you beat it a certain way, it's the most depressing thing in the world. Spoiler alert, everything you hope for, everything dies.
No, not
Spoiler
really.
alert.
Not really. It depends.
Everything depends on your actions.
Yeah, it
But The
does.
Witcher
If
has
you
always
decide
been a
that
dark
you want to
series.
take,
It's never
if you
been
want to take the
like-
easy route out, which isn't really that easy, and just kill the main antagonist, everybody else dies.
It depends.
Well, thanks for spoiling that for me, I guess. But
He said
the funny
spoiler
thing
alert.
about it is
I did say
it
spoiler
doesn't really
alert, too.
matter
So
if
did I.
you know how The Witcher works.
I mean,
There's
it's
always
not
a
really.
reason for the madness. There's a reason for it. So if
Yeah.
if everyone dies, it's because you played it a certain way.
Exactly. There's like multiple ways that game can end, and it depends on what actions you make.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
for the
thing about The
DLC,
Witcher. It
I
never happens.
thought
It's always
if I just went ahead and killed him, it would be a similar ending to if I just let him live. But I was like, you know what? This dude is killing innocent people. Screw him. And I was like, okay, I'm killing him. And at the end of the
again,
day,
with the
since
same thing
he
with
never
The
got to
Witcher.
meet with the person he wanted to meet with, she was like, screw everybody else, and she killed him.
So earlier on in the original Witcher game without the DLC, when you're messing with the witches, they're talking about trying to eat some children, and you have the option to do some things, and depending on what you do will determine the survival of those children. At the end of that, nothing that you choose is good. It will always end badly. The Witcher is just a darker series. It's just a matter of the best of whatever evils you wish to choose, which is why I'm
The
saying
lesser
like,
of two evils. And I get that, but the
and that's
lesser
what I'm
of two
saying, like,
evils,
don't
the
spoil
lesser of two
everything or anything
evils
for
was a
anybody
lot
else. The point
easier. The lesser of two evils was a lot easier than just like finding this woman and all this nonsense that the other guy wanted to do. And I was like, let's just kill him.
All right, let's move on because before we get some more spoilers.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right. So, is anybody interested in For Honor?
For Honor?
Absolutely.
All right. So, for you guys, I already registered. They have the alpha and beta that you can register
I
on
registered
the
I registered
website.
for that like way back when the original trailer came back out. Like
What did you register on?
PS4, PC. Yeah, PS4 and PC.
So you did both?
Yeah,
Okay.
with two different accounts.
Okay. So I only registered for the PC. Is anybody else interested in this game?
Negative.
What game are we talking about?
Free
For
For
Honor.
Honor.
For Honor.
For Honor?
Yep.
I've heard of it. I've heard the name, but not sticking.
It's definitely like a hack and slash, like brawler type, up close and personal fighting game. Like you are a soldier, you have a sword, you're in an army, you fight to win. Like that's pretty much it. Like bare bones,
Yep.
nothing special. Like that's just literally what it is. Now me being, I'm the type of dude like I played Dynasty Warriors back in my day, so where you're like a superhero, and by the end of the match you done killed like 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this type of game that's more realistic is interesting to me because like it's not about like just go through and mow down every single peasant that you see. Like you actually are in combat with an actual army, and you have to make do. Like it seems,
It's not all hack and slash either. Like you have to like for blocking, you have to actually like move your like your shield or your sword to like where they're gonna attack at.
So there's different stances
Yeah.
depending on the style, like the person that you're playing at. So there's like Vikings, there's the samurai, and then the knights of the whatever. Now, like I don't remember what they are. But anyway, like you have to choose your stance on how to attack, how to defend, and when you're dealing with other people of the same caliber, so like another player, for instance, they can change their stance to counter your stance and back and forth while you're in the middle of the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? So you could be getting attacked from behind if you're not on your game. You're just
Hit it from behind.
It sounds like they're just trying to be Overwatch.
Did you guys hear about that Overwatch
And there we have it.
This dude
that Overwatch ripoff for mobile?
China? Yeah. From
Oh
China.
yeah, I did see
Yeah,
that.
I saw
It's,
that one.
it's literally just Overwatch. They
Yeah.
didn't even try to hide it.
They just changed the name to like I forget. I sent it to the group or another group. I was like, this is so bad. Titan, no, there it is. Project Titan or something like that. Something. Gosh, I'm gonna go find it again. That thing was horrible.
Well, apparently it's actually really good, but because it's legitimately just Overwatch on mobile.
Exactly. Overwatch.
All right. So now we're gonna get to the main topics, which is E3. So Dylan, you can go ahead and try to research since you haven't watched it. Michael, I think you said you didn't watch it yet.
I watched a little bit.
Idiots. Huh?
Bully.
All right, so we're gonna start out with EA. I'm just gonna give out some of the stuff that happened with EA. So we had Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1. We talk about Titanfall 2 and how it's coming to the PS4. They talk about the single player for Titanfall 2. Madden NFL 17, which I don't care no more. Mass Effect and Andromeda. Is that how you say that?
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
Andromeda?
Yeah. So they show a
Like
little
the
bit of
Andromeda
that.
system?
No, it's Andromeda. Get it right.
Aunt Jemima?
Aunt Jemima. Mass Effect Aunt Jemima.
That's what it is, right?
Ain't your mama.
Oh god, continue.
This one I'm very interested in is the FIFA 17. They actually having a story.
FIFA 17?
Oh god.
Oh,
Yes.
kind of like with when
2K.
what was it? 2K had the story, the Spike Lee joint.
Like, Spike Lee is garbage now, but
Whoa!
I'm
Spike Lee
sorry.
has made some critically acclaimed movies.
yes,
Do the
back in
Right
the
Thing.
day. Back in the day, not
Back in the
Not
day, Do
recently.
the Right Thing was I'm old. But Do the Right Thing was what, 1996?
That's
yeah,
not
that's the
old.
90s.
That's
Dude,
not old.
it's like 20, 30 years later.
That's not old.
So
Yeah, that's not that old.
that is. If I'm a teenager,
Yeah, no, actually, Do the Right Thing was 1989.
For movies, that is old.
Yeah. All right, so they talking about the EA originals. So it looks like they're going to start like bringing more indie developers on, which I'm actually pretty interested in. They show Fee trailer, and they show Star Wars. So, what do you guys like about EA?
So I
Battlefield
definitely like Titanfall 2
That
because
too.
the Titanfall 2 looked ridiculous. Oh crap, CMC called me.
Titanfall 2 did look good.
Yeah, I'm just glad they put a story in it. I'm just glad that there's gonna be a fucking story finally.
The CMC called me. I should call him back.
You probably should. That'd be
What?
nice.
I'm not joking.
Go call him.
Go call them. Will they still be here?
Okay.
I know.
BRB.
But yeah, I'm just glad that they're gonna include a storyline that actually matters, or it seems like it's gonna matter. So I'll probably get it just for that.
I'm ready to play Battlefield 1 and just
That too.
bayonet charge.
Yep.
Only bayonet charge.
Yeah, you'll
That's
get
it.
very far. You'll get real far.
Okay, fine. Bayonet charge and tanks. That's it.
Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah, I am definitely between Titanfall and Battlefield 1 are the only two things that I really cared about.
Uh,
I guess I'm kind of
interested in,
a Mass Effect fanboy, so I'll probably get that.
did
Yeah.
anybody else play Titanfall 2?
I want to see the next.
I mean, Titanfall 1?
No, I was going
Yeah,
to,
I
and
played
then
Titanfall 1.
a friend was like, "Yeah, we played it for like a week, and then we just kind of stopped because it got kind of meh." I was like, "Oh, good thing I didn't buy it then."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely bought it for like $10 or something. But I played it.
to me
It
that
was
was a
fun.
sleeper title. Yeah, I think because they lack content and a lot of people just got tired of it. But I'm actually liking what I'm seeing, like with the new Titans they have now.
Oh hell yeah! Like it looks cool. It's really freaking
Yeah.
good now.
Hopefully, there's just some replayability, because that's like the one issue I heard about Titanfall. It was
Yeah,
like it was an awesome game for like a week, you know.
Yeah, and it
well,
was.
I played for like a month, and it was always like the lobbies was always full. But after a while, it did get repetitive, just having this like not many guns. I think it was like 5 or 6 guns, and that freaking
And
smart pistol pissed
the
me off.
smart pistol was so OP. It was
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
fantastic.
that shit was
No,
fucking ridiculous.
that shit used to piss me off.
He's like, hey, how many people do you want to kill? 3 or 16?
Exactly. Retarded.
All right, anybody else?
Nah, I think. But Titanfall 2, I really enjoyed. Did you see when you jumped out of the Titan?
No, he
and,
throws.
like,
He throws you. Come on.
no, when you jump out of the Titan and you like latch onto somebody else and kill them, it was so cool.
Yeah, you talking about
Like at the very end of it.
yeah, that rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm actually, man, I can't wait till this game come out. Cause I need some multiplayer that I can just go
Overwatch.
into and have fun.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I'm not a big
You
fan
guys
of
sound like
Overwatch.
fanboys, Blizzard fanboys.
Oh no, I hate Blizzard. Don't get me wrong.
Blizzard is so overrated.
No, actually, we'll
Overrated.
say this. We'll save this for a
Yes.
topic. We will save this for
The
a
company
topic.
that made the biggest game of all time is overrated.
Baker,
Yeah,
we'll save this
yeah.
for another topic.
All right, I will. You know what? I won't talk about it, but you
Because
know
it's
what?
going to be big. It's a big topic that I'm going to. Yeah. Continue.
Overrated.
Continue with the E3 talk. Go ahead.
All right, what did you guys hate about EA?
Everything.
The fact that they exist.
Yep.
That they're still EA.
I think that's unanimous. Pretty unanimous. I don't know. They just seemed like. I remember a time when I used to be excited about their games, and now I'm kind of just.
Madden
I was never
17.
excited about their games.
No, when Battlefield 2 was announced, I was fucking excited. But I was really excited.
Their publishing.
And then anything before anything before Battlefield.
Yeah. Anything before WoW, right?
Oh my gosh. I hate WoW though. To be fair, I do hate that game. But yeah, before anything after Battlefield Modern Combat, which even then I was kind of like, no, I take that back.
You mean Battlefield
Bad
Advanced
Company 2.
Warfare?
Yeah.
What?
No. Bad Company 2 was the last one they showed on at E3 that I was legitimately like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a great game. And it did turn out to be good. Everything else after that was kind of meh. It was,
I
don't
like
get me
Battlefield
wrong.
3.
Oh no, they were good games. But they were exactly what I expected them to be. They didn't do anything that like
Stood out.
changed. Yeah, but they were good. Like Battlefield 4, I can't even tell the difference between Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 minus some small.
Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare was really good.
Was it?
Yeah. I enjoyed
Isn't
it.
that- isn't that Ubisoft?
What?
No, it was
Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon Future Soldier or whatever.
It's
There's,
Ubisoft.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is.
Ubisoft.
Okay, I'm tripping.
yeah, you are.
All right, so everybody give me your ratings out of 10 for those that watched it.
For
Yeah.
EA,
Yep, EA.
I'll give it a 7.
What?
You're
7?
You are so generous.
Really? Are you trolling right now, or are you really
No,
serious?
absolutely not, because I feel like they're going in a direction that will better their games for everybody. Honestly,
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and close them out of the podcast.
Yeah, you're done.
You don't
I
need
mean,
that
that's-
kind of negativity
I did.
in your life. So
Hey, that's his opinion. Case,
Yeah, and
no,
it's
no, no.
wrong. It's
With
wrong.
respect
That's the thing. It's wrong.
With
It's
respect to Chris,
it's really
I'll
hard.
say EA was not bad. It was not good at all.
all right, what's your rating?
Like I said, a 4, maybe 5.
How about you, Michael?
I'd give it about a 5.
You said you haven't watched it already, so you don't count.
I watched a bit of it. I
Yeah, I
just
think
got bored of it. I got bored of it halfway through because I gave it a 5 because legitimately they didn't do anything that got me interested. Like they did nothing. They did exactly what they normally do, which is announce
Battlefield
the
1
same.
is going to be a fun super game,
Yeah, but that's the
Mass
thing.
Effect
I was
Andromeda will be fun whenever it comes out. Blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah, blah, same
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah.
not a single thing out there that was. They didn't do a single thing that was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
it was meh. It was a conference. It was
Yeah,
a thing.
when I first watched it, I was going to give it a 3, but after watching it the second time, I give it a 5, only because the Titanfall 2.
I
I
mean,
put hours into Titanfall 1.
That's why I said maybe a 5.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
But Chris is being just total fanboy. We get it though.
Absolutely not, but okay.
Are you a sports guy, Chris?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So I can understand like you're a sports person, you like it.
Oh, I'm not a sports game person, but I am a football guy, and I am really excited for Madden 17.
Get the heck out.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
It's the
so
same
Matt,
game with a new number at the end of the title, and they changed the players on the team. Congratulations.
No. What you don't understand is like you can see the sweat now.
Oh my gosh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's crazy. Like
that
they're
is
actually
that's so
sweating,
innovative.
bro.
Holy
Just what I
Y'all
wanted.
done or y'all finished?
Yo, and hey, so like the gaming mechanics for like how you pass the ball, so you
Oh.
push a button. It's
Oh.
changed now. It actually direct
Oh.
what direction you want to throw the ball now.
See, you can put spin on the
wait,
ball.
No, that was
so it
like
doesn't-
3 years ago. But still,
You
throwing
put
the
spin
ball
on the ball.
is even more. Yeah, you can put a spin on it. But you have to throw it the way. So you have to flick
Throw the ball in the
thumb
Madden
stick
now.
the right way, so that you know, like, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. Same shit. And
All right, let's move on to Bethesda.
Oh God.
You know, I think it's
Another
kind
overrated.
of cheap that they're just like, something that's been here on PC all this time with modding. They're just like, oh, we have it now on console.
How dare
hey,
you
on some real
disrespect
shit. Hey,
Skyrim?
no, seriously. On some real, what other gaming developer, publisher, anybody has brought modding to consoles?
Nobody.
Nobody.
That's the thing. Like, it's kind of like a cop out. I feel like.
Explain their cop out, please.
So on some real, like the way the games, like consoles are going, especially nowadays with people talking about, oh, we were going to give up on console development. Like, yeah, no. The way that things are going, like if you could provide that to the consoles, like I'm saying go for it. Now, the way that they're implementing it, like, hey, it could be better, it could be worse, but the fact that it's there is good.
I don't
And
know
more
how
people
easy.
should do that.
It's not like PC where it's just like free reign. Everything has to
Bingo.
happen whether you want
Yeah,
it
it's
or
not
not.
going to be free reign. But
Then
the
I
more
foresee-
Why
people
not?
that develop, well, I can't control those things. If I could, I'd say be free reign. But the technology is not going to allow
And
that.
that's why I feel like it's a cop out. They're like, oh, we're bringing mods, but are they really bringing mods, or are they
And I
like?
feel like you're an idiot. So
They're bringing
I
mods.
am an
man.
idiot, but
They
that's
are
okay.
bringing mods.
I don't think that's
So if I'm like a 10-year-old kid, and I was a 10-year-old kid, and I played Fallout 3, started playing Fallout 4, I played New Vegas.
Whoa, wait,
All I
wait 1 second, Paul. First off, what makes you think a 10-year-old kid's gonna be playing freaking Fallout and understanding how these things work in the first place? That's
They're not.
exactly. And why
That was the point that I was going to get there.
they know
Gonna get
more your mama jokes than anyone else in the world. So
That
yeah,
is
I
completely
think they
irrelevant.
will.
What I'm trying to say is if I was a 10-year-old playing Fallout 3, a 12, 15, 14, 13, whatever year old playing New Vegas, Now I'm like an 18, 16 to 18-year-old playing Fallout 4, and they're talking about modifications. Hey, I can get unlimited ammo. Hey, I can change the color of this type of gear or whatever. Hey, I can get this. Like, it's just adding on. It's adding value.
That's
There's nothing wrong.
Then how is that that's a cop out? Because
I'm not saying
you're
there's
not
anything
making.
wrong with it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's like
they could have done
it's such a
something.
dummied down version of what's on PC. It's like they're giving it to you, but they're just like giving you a.
Look
Like,
at it
fucked
this
up
way. Look at
version.
it this way. When you were a kid, your parents didn't let you get into everything that you could have. They didn't let you do everything that you could do because you're a child, and as a child, you shouldn't be doing certain things.
So are you
As a
saying
child, you
console
shouldn't be
gamers
doing-
are children? Is that what
Actually,
you're
No,
saying?
what I'm saying is
No.
console gamers
Wait a
that
second.
are playing straight up console games, they're going to get what is available.
You're
to those
wrong.
people.
You're wrong. I just realized something. There was actually one mod that did release on the PlayStation 2 a long ass time ago. Well, my language, whatever. Hot coffee mod for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah,
That was a mod.
yes.
And
that
you
was
know
on
how
PC.
that was on PS2.
Yeah,
That was on
yeah,
PC?
it was.
PS2 only, or it started on the PS2, and then it got banned because they had to re-release Grand Theft Auto San Andreas so that you couldn't do that to the game anymore. So
Yeah.
That was
it
on
existed.
PC, but continue.
No, it wasn't. It was on PS2. San Andreas didn't come out for the PC at first.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Okay, regardless, the point that
No,
I'm trying to
no,
make,
go ahead. You guys go ahead. Go ahead.
the only point that I'm trying to make is they're giving more for the people that want it. If you're only a console gamer, now you can get modded. There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't still cop out, but moving on.
You can call it a cop out or whatever you want to call it. Like if they want to upgrade and get something more and be able to do more, then it's on them. It's the consumer's choice. But they're giving the consumer more options. I respect that out of my developers.
Why don't you go, bow and worship them anymore while you're at it?
No, there's no worshiping. Please,
That's worshiping.
Not at all. I don't even have their game
Bethesda
installed. The one that
fanboy.
I'm trying to make is
Mr. Bethesda
that
fanboy.
I respect that. Look, all right, Larry, you know what? Let me take a step back. All these options that these people are giving their consumers. Let's take a look at EA in comparison.
Well, they're pretty crappy anyway to begin with, so I don't. What are you trying to get at?
How many people are there to compare it to?
EA?
That's better or worse? Name one developer that has given modding to consoles for one of their games.
Well, you're asking the wrong person in that question because you know what I usually tell people in that? Get a freaking computer if you want to mod it. Because
Exactly.
a console is
And I'm right
supposed to
with
be.
you. I definitely believe that if you want to get the true modding experience, go to PC.
Then
But
what's
they're
the
offering
point?
it to the consoles. They promised it, and they gave it to them. You know what? I'm not mad at them. I have nothing
I
negative.
don't think anyone here is mad at anyone. We're just saying that that's their release. That's what they're doing. Really?
Yeah.
They said they were going to do it, and they provided it.
Yeah,
I'll let
I'm
it be.
cool with it. Like they did it. They said they were gonna do it, and it's here now. And people are doing it. But I'm just saying, it's kind of like anticlimactic, Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so
Oh.
if I could mod my Skyrim to look like Kingdom Hearts, yes, that is awesome. The fact that the consoles can't do that, I feel pretty special about that. But at the same time, they're coming out with mods for
Yeah,
consoles.
they're doing
giving
something.
them stuff. If they want to, go ahead and do whatever they want to do with those mods, it's on them. The fact that they have the option is good for them. It's good for consoles. It kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's good for gaming overall.
I think you're
overall,
trying to
it's
blend the
kinda
lines
more.
between consoles and PCs when realistically they're supposed to serve two completely separate roles. A PC
No,
is
no, no,
one
no.
thing.
Not for
PC
long.
Let's not be a PC master race.
No, I'm
No,
not saying that from.
absolutely for
I'm not saying that
the
from
way
a
that
PC master
Windows
race.
and Microsoft
no,
is coming
I-
together.
I'm not saying this from a PC Master Race perspective. I'm saying this from my computer does a very specific job when it comes to doing everything. My console is there to play games, and that's what it's supposed to do. I shouldn't have to worry about whether my computer or my console is any better than the next one. Whereas for me, as you would hear half of our conversations, and we're sitting here talking about graphics cards, and everything else in between, it's just so much more of a headache than having a console. There's nothing wrong with having a console. But if you want a console to be like a PC, then just get a freaking PC. Stop trying to make your console into something it's not. Period.
True. And we're going to get to that later.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about that.
Oh, wait. Before we continue, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas released on the PC in 2005. It released on the PS4 in 2004. Suck it. Next.
Oh,
Did the hot coffee mod come out?
Okay, one second. Let me go find that out.
fight.
Alright, so this some of the stuff that Bethesda announced. They announced it Quake Champion, The Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a strategy card game,
Wow.
Fallout 4 Contraptions,
Psych.
Fallout Shelter Quest, supposed to be a PC version, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition, Prey.
Yes.
That looks phenomenal.
Prey 2.
No, it's Prey.
Yeah, just Prey. The Elder Scroll Online is gonna be in Japan now. I don't know what. I never played Elder Scrolls Online. And my favorite is Dishonored 2.
Dishonored 2.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people talk. Well, I won't say a lot. Very few people, but people that I listen to for these reasons, talk mad shit about Dishonored 2.
So here's my thing. So when I played Dishonored, I really enjoyed Dishonored, but then I started watching reviews for it and listening to people talk about it, and I was like, it was not that good. It was a great game, but it's like people worship this game, and I was like, it was alright. I don't understand where all this hype for Dishonored came from, because
It's because of the style of the game. It's because of the way that the game was portrayed, the way that you played it. It was very open-ended. Even though it was closed and linear, there was a lot of ways you could approach it.
Exactly.
It was fun for what it was. Dishonored 2 promises to give you more of what you had, but better. Therefore, people are worshiping.
I fucking guess.
I mean, Dishonored 2 look good. So what they
looks
played.
good.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I definitely plan on playing Dishonored 2. I just didn't think Dishonored, the first Dishonored, because honestly, it was like a 6-hour game at most. It was like a 6-hour game.
Yeah, I guess you can say
Depends
that.
on how you play it.
Yeah.
I guess.
All
I
right.
mean, I made it halfway through the second mission. I just kind of lost interest in it.
All right. So what's your rating for anybody that watched it?
For Bethesda?
Yeah.
Don't ask me, because I love Skyrim, and I'd give it a 12 out of 10.
I'd say
Except for
overall,
one game.
I'd say overall probably about a 6 or
What a
5.
casual. I didn't watch
Overall, honestly, just because they're re-releasing Skyrim and Special Edition, I really enjoyed Skyrim, and I really enjoyed all the DLCs. So I definitely will give it a 8 out of 10.
I'd say, they're giving the console people what they want, a remaster with good graphics. They have all the DLC, that's good. They are, obviously, they've given, mods to consoles, that's good.
Yeah,
They're
that
coming
works.
out with multiple other games that may or may not be interesting.
Yeah, that went real well with Scholar of the First Sin, right, Pool?
Well, hey, let's not talk about it. Scholar of the First Sin, was that Bethesda?
No, it wasn't. I'm just saying in
Okay.
general that's what people really want is a slightly upgraded version of it with all the DLC.
Hey, it may go good with their new PS4 Neo or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get at is they're giving these extra things.
Fanboy.
Like, hey, it's not bad.
Yes, I am.
It's good enough for a 5. Have they released anything groundbreaking? No.
Then doesn't that count? No, let's move on next. Hurry up.
Alright. Alright, let's move on to Ubisoft. Then we get to the two big conferences. So they announced Just
Watch
Dance
Dogs.
2017, Ghost
Yeah,
Recon
announced it,
Wildlands,
2 for Watch Dogs.
South Park: The Fractured But Whole,
Cheers.
3.
The Division Underground and Survival
Yeah, I was
DLC,
here talking
0.
about that.
You don't talk to me, it's over.
Eagle Flight, Star Trek Bridge Crew, For Honor,
-4.
Grow Up, Watch Dogs 2, and Steep.
Steep.
Watch Dogs 2
Nah.
gets 2. The Division -2, so we're at 0. Steep and every other indie or whatever otherwise game just equalizes to 0 automatically. The only game that's worth anything, in my mind, oh wait, never mind, disregard because there's
Okay.
So, does anybody watch that?
So for the gameplay for Steep, it looks really cool. Like, but it doesn't look like something like innovative. Anything I like. Oh my god, this is something I had to play, and it was a show closer. Like, I don't get why they closed the show with that.
Yeah, I didn't understand that either. I would have closed it out with Watch Dogs 2.
yeah, then they would have it too. For the
But
2
they
and Watch Dogs.
Because that game looked boring as hell.
Yeah.
Ubisoft, they just fail at that shit. I don't know what it is.
Well, they started
Watch
out
Dogs is-
with the characters dancing on stage.
Yeah, see, yeah, no.
So what's your rating for that?
A 6.
Overall, to be fair, bullshit aside, I'd say like a 3. Ghost Recon, no. I don't really care, no. Especially with like the way the Division plays.
Ghost Recon Wildlands looks phenomenal.
But, dude, the gameplay is so similar to the Division. And then there's been people, so like I've been watching videos specifically on this because I wanted Wildlands to be, the shit. I wanted it to blow my mind. But like I've noticed there's there's things that you aren't paying attention to because you're in fanboy mode, which I was in for the longest. But over time, I realized that like it's not going to be the game that we think it's going to be.
Exactly.
It's just not. There's no. It's not that there's no way that it could be, but at this point in development, it's just not going to be the game that we want it to be.
Ubisoft marketing team is just too good.
Yeah,
They
literally,
should recruit.
like the marketing team, like no. It's too much. Man. Like they're too good. Like we're not going to get what we see, and then the stuff that we do see that we do get is going to be downgraded or.
But this one it looks like it's already downgraded from the gameplay.
Oh yeah, it's already downgraded from before. I mean, we knew that was going to happen. That always happens.
No, because usually at
just lets
E3
you know
they show the best of the best. But I think because like for the
They have
past
the
few
reputation.
years, for the last few years they showed like how it's like on the best, greatest like PC out there, and it looks now like they actually like giving you the finished product of what it's actually going to be.
On PC specifically.
Yeah, it's, of course on PC.
Yeah, running like, dual GTX 1080s and freaking like, the average person ain't gonna see this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of iffy with this game. I was looking forward to it before, but now it does feel like it has that division effect on it, where what they show you is not what it's going to actually be like.
The Division's never looked attractive to me, honestly.
Have you played
Not
it?
ever. Not ever. Since I saw the Division, I was like, whatever.
Have you played it?
At a buddy's house, but not like by myself. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a game you want to play by yourself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It just this didn't do it for me. The only game that mattered at all of this for all of this was the Watch Dogs game. Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah,
That's the only one that really made any major difference. Everything else I've either seen before or I didn't care. I'll
Watch
be
Dogs
generous
2
and
look
give it like
insanely good.
all right. Oh, let's move on. We're gonna get to Microsoft. Sorry, on Microsoft. So, overall, I like Microsoft conference. Um, before Microsoft came on, man, I thought E3 was so boring. Like nothing interested me until Microsoft came out. They came out with the Xbox Slim, revealed that. It really doesn't matter to me because I have a PC, and I was just so happy to see all those PC games during a conference. But I just go over some of the games they showed. Gears of War 4.
Ugh.
Xbox Play Anywhere.
Yeah, they came out with that. Some new character for Killer Instinct. I don't like fighting games.
Oh no, the Gears of War character for that. That's what the Gears
Okay.
one thing that locust one thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
General Ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I told y'all before, I never played Gears of War.
Neither did I.
Forza Horizon 3 is what I'm looking forward to. That actually looked pretty good.
yeah,
And now that it's coming on PC, I'm definitely getting that game. I will be getting that game. Recore, I like what I saw from Recore. Final Fantasy 15. Whoever that guy that was playing that game, he sucked.
Jesus.
That dude was so garbage. Like he made that game look so bad.
delete the footage. Bad.
Yeah.
As bad as the Doom review from Polygon.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it was, but his wasn't live.
That
Like,
should be like erased from internet history.
You know it
Yeah,
never will.
but this is live at E3, the biggest gaming event for the year. You should have somebody that's good at the game play it,
Yeah.
or just pre-record it.
Yeah.
No,
I would accept it
pre-recorded because you have to get
Because
instantaneous.
we already know what the game looks like at this point. Like
Yeah.
pre-recorded is fine. Just make it look good. Like
Exactly.
gotta sell the point.
They showed off Battlefield 1. Xbox Live is now going to be on PC, iOS, and Android.
Hey, so you want that Xbox? Hop on PC.
Pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Clubs on Xbox Live, which is going to be like the what is that thing called on PSN?
Community?
Communities. Yeah, there you go.
God.
Which this is what I hated when they showed off Minecraft.
Oh
At
God.
that
The
point,
Minecraft VR stuff.
no, it wasn't even VR. It was just showing off Minecraft gameplay. I was freaking. I almost fell asleep.
Are you sure that wasn't the Minecraft VR stuff?
Was it? Was it VR?
Yeah, it was VR. Yeah, like they showed. There was like a lot of modifications that they made that they showed that other people.
Well, they spent $2 billion on it, so they got to show something.
Yeah, and it was like legitimate virtual reality. Like you were walking around in the Minecraft world and all that stuff. Do I really give a
okay.
shit? No, because I don't play Minecraft. My little niece, she's 8 years old. She's kind of.
I'm a real gamer. I don't play Minecraft. That's for nerds.
No, it's for
No,
people
it's for
that ain't got no
kids.
life, or people that ain't figured it out yet. You know what I mean? Like,
So
how many,
nerd.
like, if I want to build a house, if I really care about building a house and emulating life, I'll play The Sims. But you know what? I don't care about those things because I have a house. I'm emulating life currently, right now. And my current
Yeah,
life,
because I have a house, but I don't own it.
it doesn't fucking matter. Do you own your house? Do you even have it? Do you own your house right now?
Oh no, I'm just saying. Oh,
Shit
no,
that we're
absolutely
talking
not. I am.
anyway. So back to what I was saying. The point is that if you're just trying to play a game that is about emulating life, you're going to play a Sims game. If you want to play a game about building things, then yeah, play Minecraft. Ain't no grown person that has a life that is doing things, that is other interests, that's going to sit there and play that game so long and so adamantly that they're going to be worried about upgrades to that game.
So Minecraft isn't about emulating life. Minecraft is about creating whatever your heart contents. And in The Sims, you can't do that.
No, in The Sims, you emulate life. That's my point. In Minecraft, you just mindlessly. So my niece, she's 8 years old. Her primary interest in Minecraft is having horses to ride. She doesn't give two shits about doing anything else.
All right,
You
can
know
we
what?
stop
I
talking about
ended up.
Minecraft now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I could go on a tangent.
All right, so and now it's Limbo. Hey Chris, is that Chris? All right,
Got
who is
him.
that?
That was
All right.
Chris.
Okay, all right. He got to unmute himself. All right, so Limbo.
You mean?
Yeah, you're pretty loud.
I don't know what that sound is. I'm trying to
Okay.
figure it out.
All right, so Limbo, We Happy Few.
Wait, Limbo? They're making a Limbo too?
It just said Limbo. I don't know. I never played Limbo.
It's
No,
probably
It was a game where you could pull the legs off the spider.
Yep, the
yeah,
black, the
it's
game
not
was
Limbo
shadowy.
2. It is not
It was
Limbo
just like pretty much everything
2.
was
Like
a
a
shadow.
remaster. It's not
Okay.
Limbo.
And now it's Gwent, which is the Witcher card game. Tekken 7. They showed off Scalebound, which
Scalebound
again, the guy
has
sucked.
been one of those games I've been looking at since like last year. I was like, oh my god, that game looks phenomenal. Plus, it's by Platinum Games, who has had like a couple failures, The Legend of Korra and this new TMNT game, which I was really disappointed because I bought it and I was like, this game sucks.
Mm. They announced Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, Halo Wars 2, and then they finish off the show with Xbox One Scorpio.
Did you see the Xbox One S?
Yeah, that's the first thing they announced.
Does
Xbox
anybody
One.
have Xbox One
Nope.
other than me?
No, just you, man.
Honestly,
So
at
no
this
one plans
point,
on buying the Xbox One S. I'm at a real dilemma because I have a 4K TV and I do have Ultra HD and I would love to play all my games in Ultra HD, but
But ain't half of them gonna come out in Ultra HD.
but the problem is it's up to the developer.
The
to
developers,
make
half of them ain't gonna make it for that. See, what you're looking for is technology that's not gonna happen any time, like any point in time here now. Developers ain't gonna be making stuff for specifically for setup. The only way you can get that kind of fidelity is, which is pretty easy. But all the same, you do what you do.
So I want to share this about the Scorpio with you guys, which I thought was pretty crazy.
6 teraflops.
So this is what Microsoft said. They said Scorpio would not have better frame rates for regular Xbox One games.
Wow, I did not see this. Fail. It's going to be more powerful, but not have better frame rates.
Well, it's probably because the older Xbox games are just they're made differently, or
Are you serious?
Yep.
They're made so differently that they're not going to have better frame rates.
maybe
Yeah.
they just can't be upscaled. It can't be,
It doesn't have to be upscaled.
Well-
It's just getting better, getting more from what you already have.
if it's not designed, if it's in no
it's
way
like
designed
taking a
to,
better picture with a newer phone. You're still
It's
taking
not-
the same picture.
if it's not designed, you gotta think it's coding. Game is all coding. If the coding is not designed to be run optimally on it, then it won't run optimally. It won't be better.
So this is what the Microsoft Studio. This is what the Microsoft Studio general manager Shannon Loftus said. So he said no, there wouldn't be a frame rate difference because typically the frame rate is determined by the game developer and what's right for the gameplay mechanic. You don't necessarily want to create two different mechanics for two different configurations.
And this is why that's a consoleism, not a PCism. This is why they should be different. They're two different things.
I agree.
Is it going to be so different from the Scorpio from the Xbox One? Like, how long has the Xbox One been out? 3 years?
Since 2011.
No, it hasn't been out that long. It's been out 3 years.
3 years, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 3 years of development, possibly more, the Xbox Scorpio is going to be so drastically different from what they finalized 3-4 years prior. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it's fair. It's been multiple years, but it's ridiculous.
November 22nd, 2013.
Why didn't they just wait for like 5 more, 4 more years, 3 more years, something? Give them more time.
Well, they keep saying like even Sony is saying is that it's no longer gonna be like a generation thing. It's just gonna keep upgrading the newer consoles.
And that's what I mean. Like, is it cheaper to just upgrade to a new console, get everybody to buy that? Oh, wait, never mind. There it is. To get everybody to buy the new thing. It's probably cheap as shit. There's not really much difference. But it makes sense to sell the new console at the extended price. Because, hey, why sell a PS4 for $100 when you can sell a PS4 1.5 for $300?
Yeah, it's true. All right.
Bucket.
So anybody have anything to add for Microsoft?
Scalebound, it looks like it's
Yeah,
going to
they
be
do
coming out
have
a little bit.
some
Anybody
good
watch
games.
the gameplay for it?
Yeah, the guy sucked.
For Scalebound?
Yes, the guy that was playing the demo for
Microsoft doesn't have any people that actually play games.
Well,
just hire people.
it looked great from the boss battle I saw. I was like, wow.
Yeah, but he
that's
couldn't.
the first
He
boss in the
couldn't.
entire game?
No, what they showed, the guy that was playing the game sucked at the game. He almost died by playing the gameplay.
I mean, I'm an avid gamer, and there are some games that, like, when I swear as a kid were a lot easier. Like, I went back and played Halo 2, and I'm pretty sure on, like, the 3rd level I died, like, 12 times.
All right, what difficulty were you playing though?
What?
What difficulty were you playing?
I was playing on hard.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
no, on heroic. I was playing on heroic.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be hard. But you can tell that dude is playing on easy. He kept getting hit by the same attack. When the dude swung his arm, and he couldn't. All you have to do is just dodge through the hand.
Everybody
Because I
isn't
think-
as quick to see the telegraphed attacks as you are. I apologize.
Wow, no, hell no. How are you going to get up in front of thousands of people on national television and this is going to be a major event for your company and for the developers and for everybody and go up there and not know how to figure out, oh, hey, hand swipe here, I should probably die.
Yeah.
How
Hand
did
is
you
down,
not know
I
that
should
beforehand?
attack. The hand is down, so I should attack. Not switch character. I mean, I'm still going to get the game. I just didn't like the presentation.
And on that note, I will definitely give the Microsoft presentation the same that I would give to Ubisoft, minus the story.
I give the Microsoft presentation a 7, simply because their games are innovative and they look fun. All of the games Microsoft presented look fun.
Man, dude, how much are these companies paying you? You talking all of this good stuff for all these
I know, right?
What?
You're tripping right now. Like, there's no way in hell that these people that are putting this stuff out deserve that much for what they're representing. For what
I mean,
they're showing.
I give Microsoft an 8.
Yeah, a 7 is average, honestly. Like, that's an average game. Like, if I was to,
or are we just saying in
like,
general what
if
we
you were to see
expect?
Scalebound get a 7 out of 10, would you consider that a good game? No, you consider that an average game.
The game is irrelevant from what's being put out at E3. The game can only slightly change my overall score for all of the game, for the overall performance and how I felt when I was watching the video. If I watched the video, fell asleep halfway through, woke up, saw Scalebound, and went back to sleep, then the whole thing is garbage. The only thing that was good was Scalebound. Or what are we actually grading this by? I don't understand.
By the whole conference. Like, the whole presentation. How did you like it?
So I have no particular love for Xbox and like the increasing, graphics, blah blah, whatever.
But the thing is, this wasn't just an Xbox conference, it's also a Windows 10 conference.
Well, you know what?
So, was there
Because
80?
they're bringing everything to PC.
Exactly.
They get a good 6. You know what? I'll give them a 7. But I'll give them a 7.
Don't give them a 7 on our account. If you don't think
pressure.
it was worth a 7, don't think it's worth a 7, clown.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I kind of like I'm not a very big card game. I think that's what raised maybe I should get an 8.5 because I'm actually interested in that card game.
Gwent?
Yeah.
Horizon?
No,
Gwent.
Gwent. Yeah, I'm actually interested.
Did you play the original card game and like the actual Witcher game?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And Gwent, honestly, is way
pretty
too hard.
legit.
Like, I was so focused on doing other side quests that I couldn't get into Gwent because I was like, this is going to take up way too much time of my time.
It's an entire game in and of itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, every time somebody challenged me to Gwent, I was like, nah, I'll just pay you because I suck at Gwent. I haven't bought any new cards since the beginning of the game. And once I do my my 5th playthrough, like I've played through the game 4 different times, and never once has Gwent been one of those things that was relevant to me. So on my 5th playthrough, I'll probably go ahead and play Gwent.
You didn't play through too many times, man. After 2 times, if you haven't started playing Gwent,
no, because the first time I played, like I was just going straight for the story, and by the time I found Siri, I realized like I had spent so much money on stupid stuff and only had like 700 700 crown, and when it came down to it, the king was like, "Hey, do you want this money? Here's your reward." I actually took the reward, and I wound up getting a shitty ending because I took that reward.
Okay. All right, moving on.
All right. So, Michael, did you watch it? Microsoft?
Nope. Skipped.
Dylan?
Not
Still no? All right. All right, let's move on to Sony then.
Yeah.
Sony!
Hype.
All right, so
I get
now it's the new God of War.
Over. 10 out of 10.
4,000 out of 12.
Days Gone, The Last Guardian.
Days
Gone.
I
Gone.
thought Day is Gone was like the Last of Us 2 for a second, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's
Days
not.
Gone looks fantastic.
What is
Like,
it from?
I
Band
was a huge
Studio.
fan of Dead Rising when it
Platform
first came out, and I was like, wow, this looks like it's gonna be really fun. That
Continue with
looks
the
like
list.
an
Everything that
actual swarm of
so
bees.
far announced has got me like, yep, we're at 8, 9, 10 out of 10. Keep going.
So The Last Guardian has a release date.
And
Horizon
who's the
Zero
release date
Dawn,
again?
Horizon
October
Zero Dawn.
26th.
What?
October 25th or 26th.
That'll get pushed back. Did you guys ever play Mighty Number 9, the game that was delayed like 100 times?
Yeah,
No.
didn't it? It just came out, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, and it was awful.
Yeah.
Continue, Sony.
What?
Detroit Becomes Human.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes,
That looked interesting.
absolutely. Continue.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this because it looks like it's gonna play a lot like Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond Two
It's the
Souls.
same developers as Heavy
Yeah,
Rain.
I showed the
Yeah.
trailer to my non-game playing family, and they all were interested. These are also the same people that I play games with, and they're all like, "Ooh, what's gonna happen next?" And they actually want to see more.
Yeah,
Those types of games, yeah. This game is definitely one of them. I'm in. Keep going.
the new Resident Evil 7, which I care nothing about because I don't like
Didn't
scary
they only
games.
show it in VR?
So they had it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna do a VR thing. I played the PlayStation. I have it on my PlayStation right now.
How is
The
it?
demo that they give you, and it had my family jumping and stuff like that, but it wasn't. It's not Resident Evil the way that you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because it's first place person.
It doesn't matter if it's first person. It can still be a zombie shooter, traveling through the mansion and Raccoon City and all that. It could be a first person game to do that. No, they've completely changed the idea of where they're trying to go with it.
Yep.
And
They said that
I hate
demo-
to say it, but
They
it
said that
definitely
demo is not
smells
gonna
like
be-
PT.
They said that game is not going to be in the Resident Evil 7 game.
Yeah, it's not going to be in the final. But if this is the idea or the way that they're trying to go with it, and they venture away from Resident Evil in general, then yeah, it's not going to be the same game, and I can't support that.
I'm all about changing, but if you're gonna make a new game, put a new title.
And their
on it. Don't call
primary
it Resident
focus is
Evil.
going to be VR. I'm telling you.
But
Yeah, like
you
they
say
did with
that.
Dying Light. Dying Light was not Dying Light, but well, The Evil Within was a great game made by the same people who made the same person who made Resident Evil, and it was a great game. It scared the shit out of me. I've honestly never beat The Evil Within, but it was called a different game, and because it was a different game, if you're gonna make a first-person Resident Evil game, just put a new title on it because that's not Resident Evil.
But
Resident
you say
Evil.
that.
I agree with that.
But you say that. But look at God of War. Look how they changed that.
Well, it's still
That's
the
not-
same character. We don't even know the characters
No,
in Resident Evil
It's
7
not the
yet.
They
same
do.
character.
Oh, not Resident Evil 7. No.
No.
But still,
God
they
of War
changed it.
4, it's not the same dude. It's a different dude.
No,
That is
that is
definitely
Kratos.
still Kratos.
That's still Kratos.
It's not. Oh, is it the same Kratos from?
It's just
Okay,
a different voice actor.
Yes, it's still the same Kratos. It's just a Kratos with
The
a
same
more
Kratos
mature
that's
Kratos.
murdered Zeus. The same Kratos that's done all this.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not a different Kratos or a different version or a different realm or world.
No, absolutely not. It's the same
The
Kratos.
gameplay is
It's just
different.
Kratos with a beard.
And an axe.
And a child.
Wow, I guess I completely read all that stuff wrong. Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Just regard all.
Rip.
All right. So out of VR, they have Farpoint, which okay. I'm so tired of shooters right now.
Yep.
Battlefront VR X-Wing mission.
Law.
This one
Build that cow.
I'm looking forward for this Batman Arkham. Like when
He
they,
returns, like when he goes back to Arkham Asylum and then Arkham City.
I don't know. They just said Batman Arkham VR. and I'm actually
So
interested in that.
Is that the remaster?
it's a new game with VR.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I just cut myself shaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I get more like detailed with that to see if I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
get the
with
VR
you
or
on
not.
that.
But they have Final Fantasy VR experience.
Because why not?
Yeah. Uh, Now, I want to know everyone's like true opinion for those that watch E3. When they showed off the trailer right after Final Fantasy VR, what game did you guys think that was Call of Duty? Like, were you excited?
No.
Yeah, exactly. No.
I think you're lying because everybody like when they first showed that game, they're like, "Oh, this looks cool," and then when they say, "Oh, this is Call of Duty," and then everyone's like, "Oh, I don't like it because it's Call of Duty."
I didn't think it was
It
cool.
looked like Call of Duty.
Yeah, it looked exactly. I knew it was Call of Duty. I was like, oh, cool.
There's a lot of people like you seen their reaction. They're like, "Oh man, this game looks cool," and then they announce it, "Oh, it's Call of Duty." It's like, "Oh no, I don't want to." I
Maybe
hate this
because
game.
they know it's Call of Duty, they know what to expect from it, and that changes their opinion on it. It's like you could get a really nice sports car, but then you find out it was made by, let's say Plymouth, and you're like, ah, fuck. You know it's not very good anymore.
I literally just could tell that it was like, this is some Call of Duty bullshit. That's literally what I thought. Their style, the way that they present things, the way that it's shown to us, especially at events like E3, I was just like, hold on, let me reserve this. This seems like the bullshit. And then when they said it was bullshit, I was like, all right, well, see, it just works out that way. That was my thought. But yeah,
So Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, 30 days early for PS4.
Doesn't sound appealing at all.
No, it doesn't, not at all. Crash Bandicoot Remastered.
Sounds fantastic.
game of the year.
So
Game of the year.
I'm definitely getting those. So it's gonna be Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and
What
3.
the fuck? Oh yeah, the
Then,
Crash Bandicoot redos. Yeah, that thing.
yeah, and I was excited when that came out, and then they announced the Skylanders. Then I just like whatever.
Mm.
They had
Lego
to throw it
Star
out there.
Wars.
Yeah. They had to throw it out there. Come on.
Yeah, of
They
course.
They have to support all their games,
So they announced Lego Star Wars. Did anybody actually download that? Because they said you can play the demo.
No. I know how I feel about it. I played with my nieces and nephews over the years. Lego Star Wars is a fun little game, whatever. It's gonna stick around. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Then they announced Death Stranding, which we already talked about. And this is what I think should have been the last thing they announced, which was Spider-Man.
No.
Yeah, that
It
should
was
have been the
dope.
last thing they announced.
So Spider-Man, it looks like it's going to be a completely different direction, but I hope it's going to be more towards the direction of Spider-Man 2 for the PS2.
That's
I mean-
kind of what it looked like a little bit,
Yeah.
but
I'm actually, I haven't been excited for a new Spider-Man game in so long.
I'm actually, well, I wasn't excited for Web of Shadows or Shattered Dimensions, but those games actually turned out to be fairly good.
yeah, I like Web of Shadows. I played that one a lot. And then the one that where you play like as the different types of Spider-Man, like I couldn't get into that one. Because I guess I was kind of just done with it. I gave up hope. But this one seems like it'll be legit. And they've combined like multiple things from the different Spider-Mans that have come throughout the different movies into this one Spider-Man in terms of costume design at least. Like there's just like little details, like I don't know for Spider-Man fans, like there's little details that make this seem intriguing, and I think this will be interesting. It should be something to look to in the future.
I mean,
because
I just trust Insomniac like before it was the rumor was that they was talking about Sucker Punch was going to be doing the game, but man, Insomnia, I think that's a good thing that they're doing it now.
I
Either
would have
way, I would have
trusted
liked it.
Sucker Punch to an extent.
You
I
said
mean,
what?
like, I would have trusted Sucker Punch to an extent. They
Yeah.
didn't do bad with the shit, what's the name? Shit. I can't remember the name of the games. It's 2 games. Fuck. I can't think of the name.
What for Sucker Punch or Insomnia?
No, for Sucker Punch, where you're running around like it's to do electronic powers, you're running around.
Oh yeah, Infamous.
Infamous, yeah. Wow, terrible. Anyway, Infamous 2, they were both good games. I had a really good time with them. And they got the open world kind of deal pretty good for what I thought. Could they handle something like Spider-Man? I don't know. It would be interesting to see.
I mean, it's
Insomniac
the
just
same
you know
thing,
that they
really.
were decent.
I mean, if you have you played Infamous First Light?
Yeah,
Second Son.
yeah, Second
No.
Sight, yeah.
No, because First Light was a lot better than Second Son.
What was First Light?
First Light was
That was the DLC.
well, it was around a different person and different powers, and
I mean, it
yes,
was one of
the
the.
storytelling was better done, but it's
I mean,
all like it's all the same people, so I feel like they can deliver. Like, does that make sense?
I mean, you could have played with her powers. Spoiler alert for people that haven't played it yet. But the Second Son, using her powers, you can pretty much play with her powers and beat the whole game.
Yeah,
Like those other powers was just like worthless until certain parts where they made you use the other powers. But literally, I used her powers pretty much the whole game.
yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't make bad stuff. They just make a different type of stuff. And I
Yeah.
think that overall, it's all good. Everything. If you didn't have her powers, I would have enjoyed playing with the other powers and have been fine. Like, it's not a bad game. And if they did a Spider-Man in an open world, kind of similar to what they've done before, I think it would be good. But anyway, we're getting beside the point. All I'm saying is I trust them to not deliver a bad game.
All right. So what's everybody's rating for Sony?
Sony overall, I'd say like a 6 or a 7. Probably a 7.
Damn, you like.
At a 9.
I'm sorry, I've given up on like. I guess I'm getting old. Like Sony has done very well. God of War, like Horizon Zero Dawn, like there's a lot of games that have caught my eye that have broken the mold. You know what I'm saying? Like games that I think that are gonna be awesome. God of War hasn't really broken the mold, but it's changed things, and it's God of War, and I'm a fan of that. So that also helps. But Horizon Zero Dawn, you know what I'm saying? Like you got like, there's a lot going for these games, a lot going for Sony at least right now. So I'll give them like a 7. But I'm not going to say, oh, they're like a 9 or a 10 when I gave Microsoft, who had also a lot of different games, like a 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all the same. Like, nothing has blown my mind to the point where I realize that this is the company or the group of people that I need to be supporting in the future. Nothing has changed. Everybody's just showing something themselves.
All right, Chris.
A 9.
All right. Michael, you say you watched it, right?
Yep.
What's your rating?
I would give that one. It definitely caught me a lot better. I'd say about an 8. About an 8.
All right. I know Dylan didn't watch anything.
Yep, Overwatch.
Give it a number.
From what
10
I
out of 10. 10 out of 10. There it is.
And there you have it.
I give it a 9.
I think they did a good job.
Yeah, slightly better than Microsoft. Only because they talk just games. I mean, there was no BS talk. It was just all about games.
That's why they got the 8 for me. That's always why they got the 8.
So
Square.
that was the last topic, but I do want to talk about one more thing before we get out of here. Um, do you guys think that they changed anything for Days Gone? Like the last thing they showed was Days Gone's gameplay, which I thought looked like out of place. Like I've never seen them do that, where they showed like the story trailer like at the beginning of the conference and then showed gameplay for that same one at the end.
They were trying to hype people up for it.
Yeah, I didn't
And
really.
I definitely feel like it was all hype. That they aren't. I don't feel like that they got it the way that it needs to be for actual games.
Well,
I
the
feel like
rumors
that should be doctored.
there's two rumors. There's two rumors that's out right now. One of them was Resident. I mean, not Resident Evil. Red Dead Redemption 2 was supposed to be shown in that time slot. But what happened is, because of the Orlando shooting, there's going to have a scene where they're in a bar and they're shooting people inside the bar. And that was the first rumor, and they said they took that out because of that, because of show respects for Orlando's shooting. The second rumor was it was going to be PS Neo, but because Microsoft had announced how good, like their specs, which was 6 teraflops, and theirs is rumored to be 4.5 teraflops, they thought, well, we're not going to show that. So what do you guys actually think happened?
I could go with the second one. I could see that happening, but I mean, it's almost like now that Nintendo, if I remember correctly, Nintendo pulled their console because it didn't have VR. I remember that. But these consoles seem to be fighting with each other, this invisible war where they just don't want to be outdone by the other one, more so than it used to be with the consoles themselves. So I wouldn't be surprised. It seems more plausible than, well, when did the
Talking
Orlando?
about, yeah, I feel like it's a desperate move for Microsoft. So announcing a new console that may or may not be able to do the old games better or may not be able to do them better. Whereas the PS4 is tried and true. A bunch of new games are coming out for it. You ain't got to worry about it. You already got it. You're going to be able to get the games. I definitely feel like Microsoft is just trying to be like, hey, look, we got something new. So don't even worry about it. We got you covered. Whereas PlayStation is like, we don't really need to compete with these guys. We got what we need. When they're done with their bullshit and release whatever nonsense they want to release, we'll have something solid. And it'll include the VR capabilities, the new VR games like the Resident Evil 7, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they already got it in the bag in terms of where they're coming from. So all this extra shit is just Microsoft trying to get a win.
Show off.
And
I can see that. I can see
there's
that.
really no reason to get a win. Like, you either show what you got or you don't. And they're just showing what they got as far as I can tell. So.
I think that works out. I think that's my answer.
All right. Well, that's the last topic. Anybody got any outros?
Good night. Good night.
I've been tired since we started.
Well,
I asked if everybody wanted to change the time.
you did. You absolutely did.
We definitely can change the time because sometimes Chris does stuff normal people do.
No, you don't have to lie to us.
I know you're lying, but cooked chicken.
Yeah, we can make it. We can make it a little bit earlier on Sunday.
I literally waited till she left to start cooking, and I was like, I probably should have offered her food, but yeah, go home. I want to eat my food myself.
Wow, you're an asshole.
No, I am not. We went out to eat, and I wanted more food because I was being all modest and whatnot, and not eating like I wanted to eat. So I was like, I'm cooking chicken when I get home. And then she stayed here until like what? What time did we start? Until 9 o'clock, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
I want to cook my chicken.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, you do that. I got nothing.
all right. Well, thanks you guys that's going to be watching this in the future. Military Game Podcast episode 2. We'll be uploading this to SoundCloud. And we out.
That moment when heroes never die. Bye.